G'day everybody. I want to talk about popular at school. When I was younger, besides, the way you talk and the way you dress and act right, is to get popular at school is you need to have something that people want. Right? It helps you get popular, helps you become a cool kid and all that kind of stuff when it comes to cool kids. So how do we change cool kids to do different things to be cool? Well, we have less power for them, and they'll look to somewhere else to be cool. And there's always something around, a loophole, an opportunity. Teenagers and kids, young teenagers, 13 as you can say, teenagers 13, 14, 15, you see, teenagers they say, roughly about the age when we hit one, will take benefits of things. Now, back in the day, I used to sell cigarettes at school to not only make a little bit of extra cash to get some fuel for my motorbike and all that kind of stuff and things that I want to do. It was also a cool factor of getting into the cool area, and people don't want to bother you or annoy you so much as you become important. You pick with the right people, So you make rules and all that so the geeks can't find out. Because in school, the geeks are like the coppers in a way, or the copper knowers, the copper friends. And so they find out things and they'll job you in to get their little benefits. It's how the world works. So as we get older, we have changes, people decide to do something else and all that kind of thing. And we have a similar system, just like at school, where people become police officers and work in the governments, goody two shoes and non-goody two shoes, on the way how they fit and see life for them. And so at school I used to sell cigarettes, hide them in cigarettes, made it happen because it was a demand for them. And kids like to do and copy what they see adults do and believe they want to be an adult too and be able to do the same things. If they're getting held back, they believe they're not a cool kid, they're not grown up enough yet, and so on. That's good thinking. Have you all been there? And so when it comes to putting social media locks on certain age limits, what you'll have is you'll have these 14-year-olds becoming keen to 13s and 12s and 10s and 9s and ones that would talk about and know about phones. And they would want that like a cigarette. And so these kids will be pretending they're breaking phones, doing all sorts of things to have spare phones, as spare phones will be communication on media as they'll leave their accounts on there for them, and they can just say, oh, I accidentally deleted it, or I forgot to delete it, and I'm sorry there was an account on this. So they'll use loopholes and all that kind of thing if they get caught, and so there's loopholes, they will give it a go to do it. And so if I was a kid, and the way I thought back then, I would be doing that exact thing like selling cigarettes, but be selling phones with accounts on it. And to be cool and be up one and to feel like an adult as the adults who allowed me to do that and not them. And I hang around with them and they think just like me, a couple of years difference doesn't really matter in that area. And so how do you prevent all that? You make sure kids can't even do the account themselves. You need an adult in it all the time. And when it gets adult's permission, you have the age thing and the adult goes, yeah, he's permission for my 14-year-old. That still doesn't stop what I just said. They can get all that done, lost the phone money, all this kind of thing. Pretty easy to come up with something with a bit of thinking if you want something done, because that's what humans are good at, for real, is to get something done for themselves when they need to. But anyway, you let me know in comments what you think, what could happen, and would that happen, and could that cause even more chaos, and people will just have more chaos and problems at school and bullying and more bad people getting ways of making money and being bad, then to fix it. You know what I mean? Because it usually wouldn't stop anything, it would just create these new sectors. You let me know in comments if I'm right or wrong about what I just said. And have a good one, everybody. See ya.